Technical difficulties, you know how it is out here. My bad, my bad, my bad. Okay. You know what's a struggle out here with the Wi-Fi and thing. Yo,
We
huh?
we back.
We back, baby. I lost the connection real quick. I don't know
Did you
what
move?
happened.
Are you in a different spot now?
No, I'm out here. I'm in the same place, but I think my Wi-Fi is a
Oh,
little sketch. I don't know what's going on.
where's LT and Ty?
They're coming. They're coming. Um. Oh shit! Bear request. Oh, it's toy. I gotta fix up with the Wi-Fi. I know. My bad. There we go. Okay, everyone's in here now. Let's get to Sean back. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
My bad. My bad.
Okay.
All right, my bad, y'all. My Wi-Fi.
We
Second time
back.
the charm.
I'm on the 5G now. The Wi-Fi was bugging.
Yeah, you gotta use your data.
Yeah, I'm using the
Come
data
on, man.
bucket.
All right, so
Uh,
I'm reading these comments and everybody wants to get to the questions.
okay,
So
let's do it. Let's do it. So do you guys want to do questions from Twitter?
yeah, because I feel
Okay.
like that's where most of the questions came from.
Yep. Absolutely.
Twitter is
Um.
ruthless.
Okay. Let's
Savage.
let's get some tea question. What can we get here? Well,
Mm,
the main one I'm seeing, Ty, is if we're still getting a condo.
Huh?
I'm with it.
I'm
It's
with
on
it
me.
too.
To be honest, I got money, so like, I don't want to brag or nothing, but like, I got a little bit of money, so
That's crazy.
it's up to you.
I bet. All
In the
right.
city,
Fuck yeah, man. We might have to, bro. I
that's what
think
I'm
we
hearing.
have to. I think we
Okay.
have to. Or maybe we'll just bunk up with Toy.
Oh,
Oh,
That could be a
Hey,
flex too. That could be a flex too.
yeah, we can live in there. We can live in there, Toya.
where in my house?
Yeah.
I'm not sure my partner would enjoy that.
Oh shit.
Just say no.
I mean, you can come for the cookout. You can come for the cookout, but after the cookout, you gotta go. You gotta go.
mm. Okay. Keith, got a question for you, buddy. If you can go back in time, is there anything that you would have changed about your game? If
Hmm.
so, what would it be?
Probably my dumbass telling y'all's dumbasses that I knew about the damn invisible HOH. I think that's what really got me right there. I don't even know why I said that shit, man. Like, I could have just kept that to myself. But
Fair enough.
everybody knew it was Vic, so it was just like, man.
That's true. That's true. I agree with that. I agree with that.
But other than that, man, like, I mean, shit really panned out really nicely for me. I mean, I was Final Four, and I couldn't come up with that dub. I told everybody in the house I was gonna win that four. Then Ty goes and gets it, deservingly so.
Mm-hmm.
Came second in the veto. You got to win it to win it, man. That's what it was. Literally, I told Ty he's got to win out. He won out. He got my vote. That's all
Right.
there was to it.
Right. All right. That's cool. That's cool.
So
Um,
I actually have a question for Ty, and I know that a lot of people have this question and they've been wondering. You had some concerns about Jed's game and about where his loyalty lied, and I know that you guys had a special bond from early in the game. I feel like it was kind of whether it was spoken or unspoken that you guys were going to be final two, and you literally watched Jed like slip through your fingers and get super super close to Beth, and you said nothing. Like you heard about the final three that he made, and you said nothing. So why did you just pull Jed aside and be like, "Yo, bro, like, what's good?" Like, why didn't you let him know how he was being perceived or that his game was in jeopardy, and then kind of like pull him back in? Like, why did you kind of just let it go?
Great question, Toya. From what I learned about going through that game, Big Brother is not a game of confrontation. Once you see something happen, you have to let it materialize and see if people will come to you and give you that information. Jed made a final three with Kiefer, and Jed made a final three with Kiefer and Beth. Beth and Jed both did not tell me about it. Who came and told me about it? Kiefer. That meant Kiefer was the most loyal one to me at that time. As I saw Jed's relationship developing with Beth, there were two things I realized. Jed had told me throughout the game that, you know, he's a lover. Like, he's that guy that falls in love. And when I saw that happening, I already knew it wouldn't even be fair to ask him to choose between Beth and me. And I would never put him in a situation where you have to choose between us. So I had to create a situation where that would never happen. And that's what happened. It was either get rid of Beth or get rid of him. The reality was the only way I could get rid of Beth is if I had to go up on the block beside her. And I wasn't willing to take that chance. And I didn't want to go on the block. You know me, Toya. I don't sit on the block.
Yeah.
I'm not in a game of confronting people. People have to come to me with the truth. He didn't come to me with the truth, so I was just like, okay, so I guess I don't know. I can't trust you in this situation. If you have a final three with Kiefer, it must be real if you're not telling me about it.
And how hard was it for you to, because I mean, we watched you lie to Jed for a few, like, straight up to his face. Like, how hard was that for you?
How hard was it to make the decision, or how hard was it to lie to him?
Both.
I got fake people showing fake love to me. Straight up to my face.
So listen.
I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Listen, I want to be in a position to make a decision, right? The reality is, I wanted time to delay my decision as long as possible. In my mind, I was leaning towards evicting Jed, but I knew the decision would lay in my hands. Keith sounded like he made up his mind. He was like, Jed put me on the block, he's done. Beth was like, I'm keeping Jed. So I knew it came down to my vote, and stringing Jed along as possible was my way of just making sure that in the event that we did keep him, we'd be good. But as it dragged along further and further, I knew Jed knew I was considering getting rid of him. And if he knows I'm considering it, that's the same mistake we made with Keith. And I wasn't making that mistake again. So, but we had no choice at that point. If Jed came back in the house, you know who he was coming for. Me.
Yeah.
I would have been held responsible. No, I'd been top on the priority list, Keith.
Yeah, you do get blamed for everything, Ty.
I get blamed for everything. It would have been all me. It would have been my plan, my idea.
Yeah, it would have been, that boy would have been out. I tell you that. I would have backflipped his ass out the house, bro. I say it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, man. Honestly, I completely agree. Like, on my end, I think I did a poor job of, like, managing and reassuring that relationship. I thought it was more of an unspoken thing, but I didn't see the optics of it from the outside. And like I said before, when it came to the final three with Keith, like, I was trying to cover my bases after keeping him, after putting him on the block. So I was like, all right, if we have a final three, then that means that he probably won't put me up. That was just a thought. But yeah, I mean, I got lost in the sauce a bit. Like, I was trying to, please a lot of people. I fucked up putting Keith on the block, and I tried to bounce back from it. So yeah, I've said it from the very beginning. My biggest mistake was putting my guy Keith on the block. It showed that I was willing to do that. Therefore, why wouldn't I be willing to do it to Ty? Same shit. So I completely understand where it came from. I did know that, Ty was considering it the whole week, but I had to do exactly what he just said. I had to play along just in case he did decide to flip back. Then he would think that we were good still. So that was my thing. And but yeah, by the end, it's like, it is what it is.
So, question for you, Jed. In the end, between me and Beth, who do you take?
Oh man, honestly, like I was
Be
saying,
honest.
What?
Be honest.
I think honestly, like I was saying Beth the whole season because I knew that I would beat her. But I mean, in the moment, I don't know. I feel like in the moment I would have taken you because I would have looked at you and been like, "Fuck it, like let's go." I swear to God, bro. I was sitting up there in jury, like going back and forth. I'm like, nah. Like, actually, no, sorry. I was sitting in jury, and I was like, like, am I gonna give Ty my vote? Like, nah, I probably won't vote for him in the end. Like, I was pretty cheesed. And then I get there and I see you, and I was like, I have to vote for him no matter what. Like, you can't not vote for him. You know what I mean? So I feel like it would have been a similar situation where I would have been like, bro, I don't care. I gotta take this guy to the end. Like, fuck it. So I feel like game time decision is me and you for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. I got a question for Latoya. There's been a lot of stuff going around in the Twitterverse about your relationship with Julie. Obviously things were said, but I think a lot of it was left off of the show, and I think only one side of it was shown. So I think a lot of people are wondering like what went on in that situation, what conversations were had, and can you kind of explain like how that relationship kind of got tarnished and post show as well? Like what happened there?
Okay, so obviously, as you guys know, I haven't really spoken about the situation with me and Julie since I've been out of the house. I've chosen to remain quiet about it because it's actually very sensitive to me and it's very hurtful to me. So I've chosen not to engage or to remain silent about it. I think that before I say anything, I really want people to hear me out with like an open mind and with understanding and with openness and love. And I don't want anything that I'm about to say to bring any dragging or any bashment to Julie. I do not want that at all, because at the end of the day, on a personal level, I actually really admired Julie and really respect Julie and her strength and her courage and just her entire journey of everything that she's been through. And I think meeting Julie and interacting with her and hearing everything that she's been through, to be honest with you, it inspired me to come out as being bisexual. And just seeing her strength really gave me power over my truth. And so shout outs to her for that. I have a lot of respect to her for that. My push to evict Julie was strictly strategic, logical. It was on a complete game level. It was nothing personal because, like I said, I really liked Julie. I thought we had a great connection in the house. However, strategically and game-wise, I felt that she was the best person to be evicted. I don't think anybody saw the live feeds in the first week, but Julie and I shared a bed together. We had a decent relationship in the house, and my reasons for pushing to evict Julie was, one, I thought that, we only had one competition to base it on, which was the first drop the bucket competition, and I felt that she was the weakest link. She dropped the bucket after one top up where everybody else had like 3, 4, 5, 6 top ups and they didn't drop. And then on top of that, Julie was a threat in the sense of had really great social game, and she was able to really build emotional connection. And on top of that, Julie had like 3 or 4 alliances, and she had told everybody about those alliances. So I was just like, okay, she can't keep information about her alliances. So is this somebody that we want on our team? Is this somebody that we want to play the game with? So it was strictly logical. It was strictly strategic. It had nothing to do with her on a personal level, because like I said, I really admire and respect Julie for everything that she brought to BB10 and everything that she shared with the world. So when I got evicted and I came out of the house, and then to learn what had been happening outside with Julie in terms of her liking and tweeting certain things that basically tarnished my character, I didn't respect that. And it didn't reflect who I am as a person. And she has reached out to me on numerous platforms, and I've chosen not to engage or address the situation because I don't want to add fuel to the fire. And I think for me as an individual, as a person, I have boundaries, and I had to draw a boundary. And I respect everybody in the house. And I think the thing that people need to realize is that we're not all going to be friends after this. Like, you get to pick and choose your friends and your tribe, just like you get to pick and choose who you want to be in an intimate relationship, who you want to build a life with, right? And the people on this live right now are the people that I've chosen to be my people and to be my tribe. And just because you're not friends with somebody after this, it doesn't mean anything, right? So And that's okay. We don't all have to be friends after this. And that's okay. But I have a lot of respect for Julie. And I admire her as an individual. And that's just what it is.
Facts.
100%.
I agree with that. I mean, a lot of the stuff that happens in the house isn't seen, right, on the feeds or on the show. So I feel
Right.
like,
And also what I will say too is like that bathroom scene that they show when Julie confronts me and I say to her, I'm going to go to the hot tub. That was a very stressful day. That was the day Josh blew up the house, I think. And I had said to her, I had worked up all the energy to go to the hot tub. And I said to her, I'm not going to do this right now. But what they cut and what they didn't show is that I said that when I get back, I'll talk to you. And as soon as I got out of the hot tub, I went back into the house, I showered, and I pulled Julie aside and we spoke for 15 or 20 minutes and we spoke about everything. And on my end, I thought everything was good. So I didn't just dismiss her. We did have like a 15 to 20 minute conversation about everything.
Mm-hmm.
good. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, Keith, we got a question here for you. Basically it's asking about your relationship with Tara and what happened at the end of the show. What kind of agreement did you have? Why did you feel so betrayed by her when she decided to vote you out?
Ooh, damn.
That's crazy.
You know what? Like in the final four, I was really pitching Tara that it was a 2v2. It was me and her versus Bray and Ty, and that her only chance of going to final two was taking me with her. But I knew in my heart of hearts that she was salty about me telling Bray to vote her out in the double eviction, the fake double. So as soon as she won that POV, honestly, I felt like my fate was sealed and I was done. Like I knew she wasn't gonna take me. I know she said she didn't know until like 5 minutes before or whatever, but to me that ain't it. Like I knew, I could see it in her face, I could see it in her body language. It should have been an easy decision. Because if she did take me and Ty won, Ty ain't sitting next to me in final two. He's taking Tara.
Facts.
That's $20,000 in her bank account. Like,
Facts. She may have won.
She might have won the whole damn game because I would have been salty as hell. Been like, nah, we ain't voting for Ty, guys. Nah. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, it is what it is. I got nothing but love for Tara. I hope she has a blessed life. I hope she's enjoying the hell out of her family right now. But yeah, I'm salty. That was close. I wish my bank account looked like Ty's right now. I'd be looking at it.
Whoa.
I'd be loving it. But,
I have another follow-up question just about another house guest. Today you posted an Instagram, and it was of the double eviction. And it was you celebrating, me celebrating, Tina celebrating, and Ro looking a little cheese. And you explicitly hashtagged, I miss Jed and I miss Tina. But you didn't mention Ro. What's going on? Did you not like Ro for real the whole season? Or like what was going on there, bro?
No, I'm just playing with Ro, man. Ro's a good dude. Like, yo, this beef between him and I is just like blown up. I had no idea. I thought it was all for fun. Like, I got to pick somebody I don't like on the other side. And people were just like, I made an emotional move getting him out in the double eviction. Nah, he was the biggest target left in the house who wasn't on my side. Who am I going to get out? Braden? Tara? Tina? Nah, it had to be Ro after Vic was gone. It was the biggest resume move. I took out Showtime. Don't forget the pantry. Like, when blood is in the water, a shark's going to eat. And that's exactly what I did. So it's nothing. I actually want to do a live with Rohan so we could go at it and play up the rivalry, the puzzler. This guy, he's a puzzling dude. But no, it's just seeing all the Rohan stands coming at me. I find it hilarious. They're like, this man lives rent free in my head. Rohan lives in my head. Yo,
I've never seen somebody openly roast someone to their face so much. And Kiefer and Rohan, bro.
It's nothing but love. It's nothing but love. You know, Canada's favorite Canada's favorite player right there. I'm gonna mail Ro an autograph. One of these. We giving these out at my parade. So Ro, check your mailbox, baby. I'm gonna write a nice note on the back. It's gonna be a puzzle you can put together. You're gonna have to decode it, but it's gonna be nice.
Lit.
That's my guy.
That's the talk. That's the road talk. All right, the road show. The road show. All right. What do we got? Toy, you got some questions over there? What we got?
No, I don't have my phone. Well, I'm using my phone right now, so.
I got a question. I got questions pulled up on a post that I made. I got a question for Ty, if that's cool. Got to ask Ty how he didn't know what the telephone was ringing in the last POV. I guess you were running around looking. You didn't tell us that, Ty.
Hold on. First of all, the time
Explain
stopped.
the phone. Explain the phone, my guy.
So first of all, when I finished the board, the time stopped. And I did the board faster than everybody. Yeah. Second of all, the phone itself wasn't ringing. It was a speaker. So I was trying to find where the noise was coming from, not the phone itself. And the phone was covered on the desk.
It was covered in a glass dome.
No, listen, I didn't have my contacts in. I wasn't wearing my glasses. I really couldn't. Yo, all these comps, I kept forgetting to put in my contacts. I couldn't see shit half the time.
Yo, weren't you not wearing your contacts for the Rock, the Invisible?
The Invisible?
Yeah, I think so.
You were never wearing your contacts, I swear. And we told you, like, why aren't you wearing them?
I kept forgetting.
They gave you time to go get them. You're like, nah, I'm good.
I wasn't trying.
No, I'm straight.
Oh, man.
All right. So, I have a question here about all right, Ty, you gotta answer this one because you know it's coming up so much. So Bray Bay. Let's talk about it.
What do you want to know?
Was your relationship with him purely game?
Was my relationship with him purely game? Partially. I love Braden. You guys know that. Mm-hmm. Braden obviously had a crush on me, and I mean, I exploited that. I mean, I still liked him as a friend, but like to further our relationship and for us to get closer, yeah, I flirted back. What can I say about it? Are we still friends? Yes. Do I love Braden? Yes. Did Braden get 20K? Yes. Did we have a final two? Yes. I honestly thought like Braden was my best chance at getting to the final, like to the final two situation in the game. I knew if we had a really strong relationship, I'd have a big impact on decisions he made, i.e. not putting Kiefer up. Because if Braden put Kiefer up, Kiefer goes home. And if Kiefer goes home, I cannot take Braden with me to the final two. He was gonna win HOH eventually. That was the reality. He played a really strong game. Mm-hmm. He was almost always there. And then when he did, guess who wanted to be in his ear? Me. So yeah, our relationship was legit. Like, I mean, it was game. A lot of it was game because we getting close that fast. You gotta flirt a little bit. Somebody gotta flirt a little bit to get a little bit. No.
Ty, did you promise Bray 5K?
Yo, 5K for Bray down in the comments. Let's get it going. Let's get it trending on Twitter.
I don't remember what I said throughout the game. I said a lot of things. But if there's a clip of me saying that, someone has to send it to me. And we'll have to verify it because I don't remember saying that.
If somebody does send it to you, will you be giving Bray his 5K?
If I review the clip and I was sober and said it, I will give him
sober. 5K.
This man got 20K. Why does he need 5K more?
Facts. Somebody else.
You know what? That's kind of true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
That's what I'm saying. He's up right now.
He's up, bro.
Yeah.
Ty, a lot of people are wondering why you didn't talk to the cameras. Everyone was wondering what you were thinking because you were such a good liar, so no one knew what you were actually thinking.
So first of all, I lied the least on the show, so let's just clarify that. I was
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Hold on. Who lied less than me?
Everybody.
Probably me.
Probably Jed.
Yeah, maybe Jed, actually. Jed lied. Jed lied a little bit less.
Jed. I lied a lot.
Second of all, you guys know I told you guys I wasn't there to be on TV. I just wanted to win. Cameras made me uncomfortable. You saw me in the DR. Like, the DR was like, I didn't know what to do in there. The lights were shining in my face. I looked high. Like, I like talking to people, not cameras. That's just the reality. So I didn't know what to say to them. I was just more like, and I didn't want anybody to overhear me, it to come out anywhere. That I said this. You guys remember season 1 when what's her name was talking in the HOH room and she got exposed? That wasn't happening to me. So I just kept everything close to my chest. And yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
That is fair.
That is fair.
Like the least. Yeah, right.
Second least. Keith, you were a liar.
Yes, I was a liar. I was playing Big Brother, Sean.
I'm dead. Should we get to the main event or what?
What's the main event?
I'm scared.
I don't know. Let's check the chat.
Okay, so the chat is, honestly, Jed, we can't avoid this.
Oh, yes.
We can't avoid it any longer. We are the four core set-setters. We can't avoid it any longer. So everybody's in the chat and they want to know, how did you feel after coming out of the house and basically seeing and learning some things that obviously you weren't exposed to inside of the house, or you didn't know that was going on. You know, the elephant in the room, your relationship with Beth. People want to know, and I hate to bring it up, but that is what's going on in the comments. And tonight we want to be honest and forthcoming and basically answer the questions that, you know, we maybe have been silent about for a while. So we just want to give you guys those answers. So what are your thoughts on that?
Absolutely, man. And honestly, I think us four right here are some of the realest people in that house. And we kept it real, man. We kept it real from the jump. So that's why we're going to keep it real in the live, baby. Honestly, guys, okay, first thing you got to know, like, as a viewer, you see a lot of things that we don't see. When we're in the house, all you see is what's in front of you, what's in the same room as you. I don't have 4 cameras at all times checking different rooms in the house. So when I'm in there, I only know what is in front of me. I only know the relationship with people that I see in front of my face. So that's the first thing. Obviously, Beth and I grew very close during the game. I had a thing for her from the very beginning, and, you know, our relationship grew throughout the game. We got very close. We had very deep chats. We really got, you know, to know each other on a personal level. I was unaware of anything that was being said behind my back because, you know, it's behind my back, so I can't see it. I didn't know about any of the actions that were caught on the live feeds. I really wasn't sure about any of that stuff. So for me, it was just what I saw. And what I saw was a person that I cared for and that I had a genuine relationship with. Following the house, when I got out, obviously I got hit by an absolute brick wall. I saw everything, you know, the tweets, the clips, the sound bites, you know, I saw it all. And yes, it did make me feel a type of way, for sure. Being a person of color, I'm a black man. I grew up in a white town. I was a victim of racism and microaggressions my entire life. I've been called the N-word on multiple occasions in my life. So yes, that did make me feel a type of way, and I still feel a type of way about it. At the same time, I do not condone anything that I saw that happened behind my back on the show. Do I think it was due to lack of education and ignorance? Absolutely. Do I think that everybody has an opportunity to educate themselves and grow as an individual? Absolutely. Do I think that those people are able to do that if they are just completely shunned and cut off? No. So that being said, I have had contact with Beth. You know, she has apologized very deeply. She has, you know, tried to be asking for advice on how to better herself and educate herself, because clearly she didn't grow up in a situation that lended well to diversity and being exposed to those type of people. And, you know, at the end of the day, you can't fault someone for their environment. All of us grew up in very diverse places, so we've had different experiences. At the same time, though, I want to be there to support anybody from this cast with anything that they've given, anything that they're going through right now. So I feel like that space needs to be lent for them to learn and educate themselves. Me being a Black person, I can provide that education or provide different outlets for them to seek out that education. Because all I can hope for is that people that feel this way or people that have this type of opinion ingrained in their mind will work towards becoming a better person and being more accepting and more educated on the topic. So for me, are we in a relationship? No. Am I there to support her if she wants to grow as an individual and educate herself on the BIPOC community, the LGBTQ community? Absolutely. Because I would be there for anybody when it comes to that, because I am a person of color. I am a Black man. So who does this directly affect? Me. Who does it directly affect? Keith, Toya, Tashawn. It affects every single one of you. So I am sitting here with the best intentions, hoping that she can take this experience and learn from it and grow. I don't think that she needs to stay stagnant in her life. I think that she wants to grow. So will I be dragging her? Absolutely not. But will I be advocating and condoning her actions? Absolutely not. And that's just coming from me. And you guys have seen me throughout the show. You know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You know it's very hard for me to be, disloyal and go back on people that I've cared about in the past. So, that 70 days was real. I had a good relationship with her. And so now it's like, I feel like I at least owe her the courtesy of helping her become that better person. But are we getting married? Are we doing this? No. That isn't something that is going to happen. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Honestly, like, I just want to dead the talks because, like, it is what it is. I mean, I came out and I was not expecting to have this happen. I really didn't know it was happening in the house. Of course, I've been a victim of this stuff in my life. And if I knew that stuff was happening in the house, I'm sure how any Black man would react. So I hope that everyone knows that I wasn't aware of this stuff happening in the house. And if I was, I would have deaded it at that time. But yeah, now I'm just trying to help everybody from the show that's been getting this kind of backlash grow as individuals. And that's all we can really do at the end of the day. So I 100% wish the best for her. And I hope that she can educate herself and become a better person. And that's it, guys. That's the tea. Sip the tea.
Hell yeah, Jed.
Well said, brother.
I was getting choked up. There.
Yeah.
My guy. Holy.
Yeah. Well said.
Ty, you got anything to add to that? Being like, a semi-quasi victim to some microaggressions this season, like, how do you feel?
I mean, I don't think I can say it any better than you did. Like, I understand, like, I support Beth as well in terms of being there for her as a friend, because the reality is I do have a lot of love for Beth. The relationship that we built through the show, I don't think anybody really understands as a viewer. We were there and it was real. But the reality is, like, she did lack some education in terms of understanding how to deal with people of color or to deal with diversity. I don't think she understood the things she was saying. They were hurtful. They had a negative impact on a lot of people, and she didn't fully understand that. Now I think it's tough that she has to deal with the backlash from that, but I think these are good discussions to be having, as long as they're productive discussions. So when it turns into hate, I think it becomes counterproductive when it gets to that. I think there should be a point to educate her and a lot of different people who don't understand these things. And I think that's the opportunity that she should be taking right now, is to educate herself. And a lot of people should be educating themselves on this. So I don't really have that much more to add. I do have a lot of love for Beth. I do still support Beth. Beth is still a friend to me. And I really hope that if she needs any support along her journey, I will be there 100%.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's the reach of this show is absolutely, it's profound. I mean, I was in the Vancouver airport, and people were coming up to me and talking to me about the show, talking to me about Beth, asking me what I thought. I was like, yo, I love Beth. Like, I know she was gunning for me. They're like, no, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, I was like, okay, I'm going to have to, like, find all this stuff out, because I had no idea what was happening. But yeah, Ty talks about it. Like, I got nothing but mad love for Beth as a human. Growth has to happen through your entire life. And, we can't blame people. No, we can blame people for being a prisoner of their circumstance, but we have to let those people grow and become better people for their wrongs that have been perceived. Because we were under a microscope. I got things that I'm not proud of that I did in the Big Brother house, but I mean, you know, I was in there for 64 days. We were in there 24 hours a day, no breaks. Like, we're humans. We make mistakes, and it's the growth. Beth has a platform to teach her audience, her ride or dies now, at the wrongs that she made, and that is valuable in itself. So Beth is going to have the ability to teach a lot of people because she's made huge mistakes, and I hope that she grows. I know that she's going to, and yeah, for Beth and Tara, I just hope that they can continue to use their platform that they have now to educate their peers and people that are riding with them. So it is what it is, and yeah, I got nothing but love for pretty much the entire cast. Like, we had a beautiful, diverse season. I'm glad to have been a part of it, and to have this friendship that we have. So I just wanted to continue essentially with everyone. I know I've been getting a lot of hate from certain house guests as well, and I'm just like, yeah, that's cool. I still love you though. Send you an autograph picture in the mail.
Yeah. I'll see what you think.
And I think, like, Jed's been like bombarded with this, and I hope like addressing this tonight will kind of put that to a rest and hopefully answer some of those unanswered questions that you guys have been having. But I think definitely, the most important thing that you said is that conversation is the start of change and growth and development. And so hopefully that can start to happen, and you know, a lot of us can start to heal from some of the things that we've experienced in the house. And like I said, you know, we're not all going to be friends, guys, and that's okay, right? I think everybody's walking away from this season with somebody that they hold close with them, and somebody that they can say, you know what, if I need support, if I need love, or, you know, I can turn to this person, or this connection will be lifelong. And I think every single one of us have that. We don't all need to be friends, but we all need to respect each other at the end of the day. And I think that's what's important.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, man.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
What a ride, yo. This life is different for us now, guys. I'm so happy to be with you guys. I'm pumped. Let's go.
Bro,
yo.
I'm so excited to do my Canada-wide tour, man. It's going to be lit. We're going to Haida Gwaii.
We're coming out there, Keith. We're coming out there.
HG
100%.
is ready. They're ready. They're chomping at the bit. They love you guys. I was talking to the elementary school today. They had mad questions. They're asking me who my friends were. I was like, yo, I love them all. Like, it is what it is. But it was between LT and Tina for the best friends in the house. Sorry, Ty. Sorry, Jed. It is what it is. But yeah, I can't wait for everybody to pull up. And all in Northwestern BC, man, for me, the representation that I've had and the impact that I've had has been extremely overwhelming. I didn't expect this. I got a merch line. It's going to be dropping soon. Just a kid from the res. I'm going to be just a kid from the res, baby. It is what it is.
So sick.
So I'm excited, and yeah, y'all going to be wearing some Keep It Real merch for sure. We sending that as soon as we get it going. Ty, I'm only going to make Ty pay for it. LT, Jed, I got you. We'll send it in the mail. You can, Ty, I'll send your mom and dad some. They're very nice people.
Yo, you're my dad's favorite house guest.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew I was like.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Why is that, Ty? Why keep your dad's favorite?
My dad don't like me. No. My dad is a stand-up comedian, so like, for Keith to go and do stand-up like that, I think he just really appreciated that. He's just like, yo, that guy's funny. Like, he's probably the funniest in the
Turn that on, bro.
I don't want to say I was the funniest in the house, yo. Like, Bray.
Oh yeah, Bray was funny too.
Bray was, man, that guy.
Can I just ask one thing, Ty? Why do you look like you're about to shoot a Omarion music video? Like, what's going on right now?
Why? Because it's golden hour and I'm just enjoying it. You can't allow me, fam.
Yo, real talk though, guys. I've had a little bit of a surprise lined up, and I wanna. Oh shit! Look who it is, yo.
What it do, baby?
Do that.
Betters for life. We got a surprise guest here. Wow, the sunset's in the background. This is actually really.
Okay, Kelvin, what was your favorite, or what was your favorite alliance on BB Can 9?
What do you mean? Sunsetters for life, core 4. Let's go. These four right
to the
here.
soil.
Yes, loyal to the soil. Nice to meet you guys. Nice to see you guys. Congrats on everything. You guys had a dope season. So fun to watch. And yeah, just proud of you. Tyshawn, obviously, shout out. Fucking Kiefer, favorite player, Canada. I don't know. Am I allowed to swear?
Yeah. It's our live, bro.
True. Latoya. What's up, Latoya?
Whoa. Chill out, boy.
I'm joking.
Chill out, dog.
Check your brother one time, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, congrats to everybody. I want to meet all you in person eventually. And thanks for showing the kids some love while he was in the house. It was so much fun to watch. So you guys are goated. You guys are
Goated.
Yes, thank you. And Telvin, you did such a good job of running Jed's page, representing him well. Like you really did the thing, and you really reflected the person that we saw and the person that Canada loves. So like, thank you for that.
Yeah, it was a pleasure to be a part of it. Honestly, I'll be honest. I wasn't really a Big Brother person. Like I hadn't really watched any before Jed got on the season, and so I'm like super intrigued by that show now, and like it's such an interesting concept. And that's like something I kind of wanted to hear from you guys, being like the fans that you were. Like I'm curious what you think about the show now after being in it. Like if there are some things you didn't expect. I don't know if you've already talked about this, but because it was crazy to watch, and like not crazy to talk to Jed about it too. So,
Keith, what did you think? Because you were like more of a super fan, right?
You know, I hate this game. Like he's like, bro.
Yo, yeah, I hated that game.
Thank you.
I hated it, but I loved it. I loved it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. My love is stronger than my hate always. I was shocked that it a part of me thought it might have been like a little scripted, but nothing. Not the POV pics. We figured that out right away. Like everything. Like even when we were in the final 4, like when it came down in the HOH comp, we each had 2 going into the 7th question. Like, yo,
bro,
like
that stuff was crazy.
That stuff was crazy,
bro. Even like the TikTok video with like it coming down to Tina and Tara.
Yeah,
like, that was like poetic justice. Like to me, like the craziest one was definitely like when we backdoored Vic, like the fact that she just didn't get picked for the veto. Like when we wanted to backdoor Braden, he just didn't get picked for the veto. Like little things like that make it seem like it's scripted, but it really wasn't, man. Wild. Like
yeah,
I think they might have scripted Ty losing 6 vetoes in a row, but I just hope it. I just hope it was. I think that was scripted. That had to have been scripted. That had to have been scripted.
Yo, strategy. Learn.
Yeah, right.
Strategy.
Yo, you know who lives? You know who? Ro lives in Ty's head rent free for those vetoes, man.
Ty came up to me after that grill veto and was like, "Bro, I'm questioning my whole existence as an athlete right now." He's like, "This man is 3 weeks on slop, 125, and he's killing it."
He's smoking cigarettes in the back. Killing me.
He was smoking cigarettes every night, bro. I was like, "You're kidding me."
We were gonna roast you hard if Ro beat you in the grill. Then we're like, no, we can't say nothing to Ty. No,
yeah.
No, we gotta go hug this man.
If you lost that sword one, it was over, man. Like,
it was
that's a self-evict tank.
I would have put you up. I would have put you up.
I would have put you up. Holy shit, boy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I wouldn't have.
But yo, it's 8:30. Are we gonna hop? Yeah, but. T, you're out.
I'm out, guys. Yo, it's nice chatting with you. I'll be.
Bye.
I'm chilling. Nice to see you guys.
T will be around.
All right, have a good night.
T will be around.
Jen, it's 8:30. We said 1 hour goes by fast.
I told you that. I told you.
Yeah. It did. Man, I love you guys. I miss you guys so much. You have no idea. It's weird to like when I'm like chilling in my living room, I'm thinking like, oh, Ty's probably just like out. You know what I mean? Like he's just right there. Like, oh, Jed's, probably cleaning something up right now. LT's like, it's just, it's like it's a mind fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like everybody's still there. Like what a crazy experience we all just went through.
Absolutely. Yo, one of the questions I actually saw was that if we started a podcast, what would you call it?
Oh,
That's a good
after
one.
I would
We all
call it
know
after.
Keith's nice with the names.
Yeah, I got it right now. Just thought of it right now in my head.
What is it?
I would call it after sunset.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Oh,
This guy's
turn me
sick.
up.
Yo, that would actually be good though.
After sunset, I like that.
After sunset podcast. Ooh, that's actually.
I like that.
That's
I
got
like
weight.
that.
That's got
That's
weight.
fire. That's
I
fire.
I
literally.
like that.
We'll get that going. We'll get that going.
We should get that going, guys. Yo,
Hey
this
man,
was different.
Honestly, it was. I think that before we get off this live, I think that the connection that we've made is special and it's lifelong. And it was a pleasure, having this experience with you guys. And I really do look forward to getting to know you guys better and continuing this journey and just growing with you guys. And I'm incredibly proud of all of you guys. So thank you guys for this opportunity. Thank you, BB Can 9. You guys don't even understand. Like, we get judged so harshly, but until you're like in that house and you've had that experience, you really don't know. And so I really do hope moving forward, everybody gives us a little bit of grace and understanding. And let's move forward with positivity.
Mm-hmm.
absolutely, absolutely. Any words from the winner? Maybe a little toast from the winner.
I just want to say, man, I love y'all. I'm not there without y'all. Y'all were loyal to the soil. And if y'all weren't there, I probably would have self-evicted. I'm not even going to lie. Y'all kept me in the house. And I want to say thank you to the fans. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the love. You guys know I only show love. There's no hate here. So, toast to that.
Absolutely, man. Love you guys. Love you guys
Love you
forever, man. We're gonna
guys.
see you.
I
We'll see
love
all
you
soon.
guys. Yes.
Cheers.
Are y'all going to that thing?
To the party?
Yeah, let's hit it.
Tyler,
Let's hit it.
Tyler, you going?
Okay.
Me?
Yeah.
You're going?
Yeah, I'm going late, though, because I'm the winner.
Let's go.
Okay.
I'm joking. I'm coming.
I'm
Jared, are you going?
Me?
Yeah.
I'll pop in for sure.
I wasn't
Okay.
going to go unless you guys went.
Keith, you're going?
Only if you guys are going.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
All right, let's get it. All right, guys.
A quick thing.
Thanks for
All right.
tuning in.
Hang loose, baby.
All right.
Hey, Jim.
What's that?
What are you playing in that gaming chair?